Hi, thanks for checking out the OscarOnline Contacts and Marketing demo. In this video I'll be giving you a quick tour of some of the main OscarOnline features for contacts and marketing. So this is just a quick overview and not a training video as such. If you'd like to get more in depth, I'd definitely recommend taking a free trial of OscarOnline. This will let you really get to grips with the system, and there are built-in training videos on every screen just behind this help button. So let's take a look at the contacts area of the system. First thing we can see is a list of all our contacts. We've just got 10 here for demo purposes, but you can have as many or as few as you like. Now if we click into one of the contacts, all their information is listed here. It's all fairly self-explanatory. So let's click into edit this contact. And there's some interesting features in here. Down here you can see type. This is where we can define and categorize the customer however we'd like. For example, here we've got end user and reseller, but no doubt you'll have your own way of categorizing your contacts, so you can use any categories and criteria that you like. This list can really be anything you want it to be, and it can be as long or as short as you need. We can also categorize by interest as well, so for instance, if you offer various different products and services, this will show which ones they're most likely to be interested in. Or if you don't need this field, you can just turn it off. One last thing for this section is the marketing source, because everybody knows how important it is to track where your leads come from, so you can assign the source here. This example list is again quite short, but you can include your full list of marketing activities here, and you can also assign each one a cost, so that's quite helpful for keeping track of your return on investment. Okay, let's just come out of here now and have a look at these tabs across the top. At the moment we're on what's kind of the home screen for this person, so we can click into communication to see any contact we've had with them, any conversations we've had or marketing that's gone out. We can see quotes that have gone to them. Now this will just display live ones by default, so you can click yes here to view historical ones too. And it's the same process for orders and invoices as well. So let's just do a quick communication. This is a handy tool for if you're speaking to the contact on the phone and you just need to make a note of what's been said. So we can say, spoke to Simone, she's interested in an appointment, but call next week to make date, just as an example. Alright, let's pretend for a moment that we're scheduling a follow-up for next week. That's actually today's date. And let's just save this note. There we are, saved. So if we check communications, there's our note saved there, and also if we go to the dashboard, we have a task there now. Again, let's pretend it's a week later, but there's a reminder to make contact with Adrenaline Builds, and we can peek there for a quick summary and then click through to see the full details and then continue that conversation with the customer. So that's really simple, really easy to use, and really a very powerful sales tool. Okay, let's go and take a look at some of the documentation the system can produce. So if I pop into quotes here, let's include the deactivated ones and click through into this one. This is a quote to Simone Taylor, and we can click here to view the document itself. So this is the actual printable quotation document, and as you can see it's got our demo system logo on it, which I know it's a bit naff, but the point is you can upload your own company logo to replace that, and you can decide on the layout as well, so it can go on the left or the right, and all these fields will move to accommodate that automatically. You can also specify the colours of the headings, the background, the foreground text. These can all be customised to your corporate colours. Now the other thing you can do is add your own terms and conditions. You can have several sets of terms and conditions in the system. For example, if you have various services and solutions with their own particular terms, then you can specify which one appears here. Or you can upload a PDF of your full terms and conditions and they'll be attached underneath. Let's just take a look at that quickly, not to get too in depth, but it's right here. You just pick it from this drop down. Again, there's just the one there, but you can add more in quite easily. So that's quite a cool feature, and you can do the same thing with order confirmations as well. Right then, back to the dashboard, and we'll have a look at one more thing. Let's click into the marketing section. Now, a lot of this is where you set up your templates for emails and letters, marketing activities, and there's a few other things for admin as well. And what I'd like to show you is the mailing wizard. This is a really cool way of generating new business. So let's start a new mailing and we can send letters. This will produce Microsoft Word letters and the system will merge in the customer details and you can then print them off and send them separately. Or if we choose to send emails, OscarOnline will actually send these out directly for you. So let's do a quick example one. We'll select this template. Thanks for being a customer. You can add as many email templates as you like there and they'll all appear on this drop down. You can also send a test email to yourself or to a colleague or to a test contact on the system, just to check how the email looks when it comes through to your inbox. Now we can define our recipients here and we want to resend to people who've received it before, and just here you can see where those fields from earlier actually come into play. We can choose to send this to just customers or just prospects or both, and we can filter based on customer types and interests. So we'll go by customer type just to show you the basics. You can also filter based on marketing activities and geographical zones, and we can select whether to contact people who've opted out of marketing. That'll be set to no by default, and we should probably leave it as no, but you do have the option. Right, on the next screen then we can see the customer categorization that we spoke about earlier. So let's go with just end users, and on the next screen we get a summary of the campaign information. So we can see there's a total of 10 contacts included, and we can download the outgoing list as an Excel spreadsheet. Say if you wanted to do a last minute check just for your own peace of mind. And if we then click finalize, we can add a description for the campaign here, then confirm and send, and we're all done. So as you can see, that's a very simple process and very powerful, and hopefully that'll give you an idea of some of the highlights of using OscarOnline for contacts and marketing. I definitely recommend taking a trial of the software to make sure it's got the features you need, and if you'd like any more information, please do send us an email, or you can live chat with us on the website. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.